Hey, welcome back everybody. I'm Lewis and this is Metal Lens Reviews. Welcome to my channel. So if this is your first time here checking it out, you like what you see, thank you. Please do me that favor of like, comment, subscribe. As I mentioned before, it really helps me grow the channel, spread it to the masses, and of course motivates this guy to provide you with more content to watch. So it's a win-win. Alright guys, what are we doing here? Well, we're going back down the road with another Russian artist I've done here many times on this channel, Diana Ankudinova, and this is a concert live on Remembrance Day. So Remembrance Day is like a World War II honorary show, pretty much, a remembrance memorial for Russia's victory during the Second World War. The song's called "Oh the Roads," and I'm not sure if this is original. I'm sure this was probably written and orchestrated by someone else, and Diana's singing along with it. Either way, the videos I've done with her in the past, she's perfection. She's awesome. You know, a very young talent out of Russia, and continues to impress me. What more can I say, right? Alright, well, let me stop talking here, cue this video up, and we're going to react to it together. Alright, well, once again, this is Diana Ankudinova with "Oh the Roads."
Дороги пыльный туман, холода, тревоги, да степной бурьян. Знать не можешь доли своей, может, крылья сложишь посреди степей. Бьется пыль под сапогами, степями, полями, а кругом бушует пламя, да пули свистят.
Oh, so this is nice. This is very, it has a very classical feel to it, kind of like it was, you know, maybe like a poem almost. I gather by the lyrics, obviously this is dedicated to wartime, a remembrance in a way. Obviously it's called the Remembrance Day, so I see the analogy there. But you know, with these live shows, they could be hit or miss because of the audio quality. But most of them I've done, like everyone must have gotten like really expensive equipment. Well, I mean, it's a live performer who brings in a lot of audience and views, so why wouldn't they go all out with audio? But I just remember back in the day, well, you know, I guess it differs too, because some people like to do the old, you know, cell phone handheld camera stuff and the audio quality sometimes, but I love it when audio from live performances like this sounds incredible. Almost like a studio cut, you know. But anyway, Diana's voice, once again, on point. Very, you know, she's kind of not holding back on purpose, but you feel like the song's just going to envelop at some point. It's a very smooth opening, very soft, tender, loving. Obviously, given the subject matter, it's a very emotional, personal song. Not just, you know, for the context, but for the Russian people. Obviously, there's a history there. You know, with the this live concert, I'm not sure which part of Russia it's at. I don't want to just assume it's the capital, but I mean, yeah, it must have been something to watch this live, you know. And I say that a lot too, because I mean, I've been to a lot of shows before, a lot of metal shows, you know, a few concerts here and there, but when it's something as prideful as this, it definitely, you know, makes you feel good, and you just kind of get lost in the moment. Alright, well, let's keep going.
Дороги пыльный Пыльный туман, холода, тревоги, да степной бурьян. Выстрел грянет, ворон кружит, твой дружок в бурьяне не живой лежит. А дорога дальше мчится, пылится, клубится, а кругом земля дымится, чужая дороги, пыль да туман.
So, also, it's a very somber song. Like, I know the subject matter is very, sad, about war, loss, fighting on foreign soil. What's it all about, and she's bringing that. I like how she's just giving enough. Now, so I've seen enough songs where she could just build out really wonderful, epic lyrics and vocals. But she's just, giving it. Obviously, the song kind of commands that. This isn't a song where you're like the mosh, you're all over the place, This is a very centered song, very mellow, has a nice melodic feel to it. She's working it, man. This is why she gets the attention she deserves, because Diana knows how to sing and give just enough. She doesn't overdo it. She doesn't underperform. It's just right. And the orchestra too isn't blaring. It's very subtle. It's like accompanying her. It's giving her just enough push and just enough background noise to complete the song. But it's very convincing, very compelling. This is a song dedicated to a very troublesome time that obviously ended in a victory, not just for Russia, but for many of the Allies. But, yeah, and you can see in her face the emotion. I imagine the crowd. I like that I wonder if that's probably on purpose. The orchestra, I noticed, are decked out in military uniforms. So this is definitely a very specific type of concert. And, I totally get that vibe. And, man, she knows, that just enough pull to uplift this song. And she's doing it very, very well. Very, very compassionate. You could just, like I said, you can just read it off her, her body language. The way she carries herself on stage, it all shows. And it's impressive. Alright, let's keep going. Real quick, it's almost like a very soothing whisper, like she's telling the story. A lot of the lyrics I notice kind of repeat, but that's the driving that message, of the hardship during, this war. And, she's doing a great job at conveying it to the audience, and just, fills a room. And, if you've experienced this, wartime, the the after effects of it, the PTSD. This is probably, an emotional song. And I imagine for the people in the audience, they're probably getting that too. And yeah, very, very professional too. It's just the performance. It's very, like I said, has this very straightforward feel. And she's just given enough energy to say, here, listen to this, remember, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Alright, let's finish it out. Got a little bit left, and I'll let you guys know my thoughts. Wow, man. Okay, so that was a pretty epic performance. Obviously the audience loved it, and this is not just your typical show. This was a very important saga in Russian history, World War II. Like I said, it wasn't just American victory, it was Allies' victory, and Russia was a big part of that. And this is just kind of saluting to, the people that made that possible, and pretty much saying never forget. So, to have that kind of stress on you and perform at a show, I can only imagine. I used to suffer from a stage fright, and I imagine I still do if I was to ever get back on the stage again. But you do kind of transition, especially if you're used to singing or performing in front of a crowded room. You switch gears a little bit. But, very important day, obviously. And I think she nailed it out of the park. She was obviously picked for the show, and I think it was perfect. Great performance. The orchestra, like I said, gave enough energy to just kind of, layer her song, with just this beautiful background, and her just kind of just giving just enough, Like I said, this song wasn't all over the place. It was very melodic, had a very nice feel to it, very personal, emotional, and she just gave enough energy to make it stand out, get that point across, and, probably give that audience, a feeling of pride and, emotional response. And she's really good at that, Like I said, the few songs that I've reacted to, she continues to impress me. How could you be a critic? She's just wonderful, and a definite, very, very good pick for this type of show, and it shows. Alright, guys, well, if you made this far in the video, thank you. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also, if you, feeling generous, if you want, I'm going to leave a little link below, buy me a coffee, which is another way you can support the channel. Any bit helps. If there's a song maybe you want me to kind of push front instead of me just picking something random, you can leave that in the comments section at the Buy Me a Coffee website. And yeah, trust me, any bit helps, guys. No pressure. Alright, thanks again for watching, and as always, my friends, I'll see you all very, very soon. Peace.